Hi, it's me, Michelle. So I'm coming here today to show you a little project that I have in mind. December is upon us, and I have always wanted to make a small mini book. So I was thinking, what about a 24-day Advent mini book? Kind of doing this for a few reasons. I've always wanted to do this, and also I need to get into the daily practice again of creating. So I'm doing this online so that you can help me be accountable, and I'm hoping that you'll join in. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to make this little booklet. It's very small, and so there's not a lot of pressure here to create a lot, so it shouldn't take too much time each day. And I'll just show you the measurements here. So this is going to be an accordion book, and it is small. It is 4.5 by 4, 4.5 inches by 4 inches. So it's rather tiny. In centimeters, that is roughly 10 by 11. Sure. So this is how we're going to do this. So what I'm going to do is, yes, so it's going to be a 24-day Advent mini book. And the Advent, if you're not familiar, are the days leading up to Christmas. And Christmas is the day that we celebrate the birth of Jesus. And I would like to do this in an art journaling form. So I looked online, actually in a study, a daily devotional that I do, and I came across this 24-day Advent, and I asked permission from the folks at CCV Church if I could use their Advent, because it's pretty interesting. I'll just give you a quick little preview, but tomorrow will be day one, and it is a little quick chit chat about a wreath, about the wreath. So yeah, it should be interesting. I haven't looked at all of the days, so it'll be a surprise to me as well. And art journaling is just about creating. So you'll want to get out your brushes and your chalks and your pencils and your markers and your paints and your glues and go from there. So this is how we're going to put this together. Now you may want to do, if you're super ambitious, like I said, I hope you follow along and do your own creations each day. And maybe if you're super ambitious, you may like to do a larger painting or a sheet each day or what have you. But I would like to make this little mini accordion book. And this is how I'm going to show you how to do that. And it's my first time, so bear with me. So yes, so this is 2 pieces that I have mask taped together here. And I'm going to show you how I did this. So this gives me actually 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 panels. Times 2 is 12. And so I just need to make 1 more of these, and I will have 24 panels. So to do that, what I have done is I have a mixed media book here. And this is a 9-inch by 12-inch book. So that's how I got the measurements that I did. And it's a 98-pound paper. So it's mixed media paper, so it can handle acrylic, watercolor, glues, pens, inks, all types of things. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go in. So this is like a book that I work in and do art journaling in, but I'm going to grab myself a just rip out here. I'll take out a sheet. Like so. So it's 1 sheet of mixed media paper. You can use what you have. I'm going to fold it in half lengthwise, like this. I like to push down my seams because I'm a ripper instead of cutting. I like to, in journaling, I like things to be like a little rough and not so, what's the word? Not so strict and straight. So I want to press that down. I'm just going to use the back of one of my favorite brushes here off the handle so I can just push that seam down nice and tight. And then I will do it on the other side as well. It makes it easier to rip. Do it that way. And if you mess it up while you rip it, that's okay. You'll just work with that in your journal. The nice thing about an art journal, it's like a personal journal or a personal diary. It can be what you make it. So there's no right or wrong. And then what we're going to do is we're going to fold these sheets. So you can see here, this is one section. And I have folded this 1 sheet. See how that sheet matches, the same size? I have folded this sheet into 3 sections. So to do that, you make kind of an S shape with it. Make it stiff. Make an S shape and just kind of match up. Now, I don't mind if mine are not exactly the same size. That might be important to you. If it is, you can measure it all out. But I like to do, like I said, just make that S shape. Push down my edges. And again, I'll use the side of my brush just to push those down. There is a proper tool that you can buy. To do this, but you can use a brush, you can use a ruler, you can use the back of a spoon, whatever you have handy. Okay, so now I have myself another section of my book. Just going to do the other one quickly. So again, here's my sheet. You can see it's a little bit stiff, it's kind of like cardboard, and I might just put it into an S. So I just bring my hands together like this. Just kind of wiggle it around until they are about the same size. Try to get it as straight as I can so it doesn't get away from me. Nice folds. Okay, and then I simply just put these together with masking tape. Just going to put them together. You can get super creative and use washi tape, or you could sew them together. You can, if you do extras, you can actually overlap them and glue them. You would have to make more panels to come up with a 24, but whatever works for you. Let's put them together like that. So these videos will be done live, likely, so you'll get to see all the bloopers. This is good practice for me too, for upcoming videos that I'm going to be doing for online workshops. And I'll be able to take your feedback, which I always enjoy your feedback, on what is working and what is not working. Okay, and one more real quick. yeah, I think this study does all things Christmas, this Advent study, so I'm really looking forward to it. I always enjoy doing an Advent study, and I get to mix or combine with it my art, and I need to be made accountable to get out here every day in the studio and get busy. So I'm just gonna cut that so it was pretty, but change my mind. I'll cut this bump off though. Okay, there we go. So now I have my book, and I'm just going to fold it so that it is accordion style, like so. And then the last thing that I'm going to do to prepare for tomorrow, the first day, is I'm going to do my each day. So tomorrow will be the first. I'm going to number each one of these pages. 3. And so on. So I'll go through and I'll number every one of these pages. I should have 24 pages. And that is going to be what I will use for my mini Advent book. So I hope you join in and create yourself a little book or use something that you already have. Yeah, let's do it. See you tomorrow.